Now, Ramadan is seen as a spiritual time for reflection, improvement, and increased devotion and worship of God. During this period, adult Muslims do not eat nor drink from dawn to dusk. Even though children of the Muslim faith are expected to begin fasting once they have reached puberty, usually by the age of 14, many are encouraged to do so even before they attain this age. In the following report, my colleague Anas Sabit has been interacting with some children below the fasting age on how they first embarked on this important religious journey.
Muslim children typically aren't expected to fast during Ramadan until they reach puberty. But most often, kids will want to start earlier because they see everyone else abstaining from food and water from sunrise to sunset, followed by their community gathering to break their fast together, and they want to participate. Today, I set off to engage some of these kids on how they began observing the dawn to dusk religious obligation. 14-year-old Fatih Idris was 9 when she first attempted to fast.
When I started fasting, we were staying in Accra. When we went to school, I saw my friends fasting, so when I came home, I told my mom that I also wanted to fast. So in the morning, when I finished eating, I did my toast. Exactly 8, then my stomach started growling. Then I went to the kitchen and saw some jollof, but I controlled myself. But when it was 12, I couldn't control myself anymore, and I drank water.
Unlike Fatih Idris, who started at age 9, Abdulaziz Issa's first fasting experience was at age 13.
I myself wanted to fast because it was good. All my friends were doing it, and I was told that when you do, you receive blessing from Allah.
Like most of the kids I spoke with, 9-year-old Shurem is fasting for the first time this year. He attempted to do so a year ago, but failed to make it to sunset.
I was hungry. I was crying for help, and when I was in the room, I went to tell my stepmother that I'm hungry. He said I should wait until the time will go to 12. I waited, and it came to 12, and I break the fast.
Kids can start by fasting for a few hours, by fasting from dawn to midday, by skipping lunch, or by fasting only on weekends. Hajia Hajara Kipo is a mother of 4. She shares with me how she nurtures her children into fasting.
For children and fasting, in fact, it is something interesting because I started with my children at the age of 5. And at the age of 5, the child will not fast fully, but the child will fast from morning to 12 o'clock. As at that age, then I'll ask the child to break the fast. And when you are doing this, you don't have to let the child go to school. You have to let the child do it at the weekends. So normally they do it they fast at weekends. So when the child is at home, you can monitor the child, the way the child is feeling. When you see the child being weak or lying down, he can't do anything, then maybe you have to let the child break the fast.
Hajara is, however, surprised at how her kids took to fasting pretty easily and didn't appear to be overly exhausted, adding that Muslim children are not forced but trained gradually to do so.
It's not forced. We don't force the children, but we rather give them training. It's a training. Like I said, the children themselves, it will get to some time, when you ask them to fast today, tomorrow, don't fast, you have to rest. The child will say, no, mommy, I want to fast. Or daddy, allow me to fast. Me, I can fast today, evening time. Allow me to fast. So it's not force. We don't force them. We train them. And when you train your child well, the child will like to fast with you.
To these children I've been engaging, what else do they know about Ramadan aside from abstaining from food and water?
I was 9 when I started fasting, and nobody forced me to fast. I
I saw that everyone was fasting and nothing happened to them. And I also wanted to fast so that I can get blessings from Allah.
You prayed a 5 day of prayers and you recite and help the needy people.
Though Muslims are only mandated to fast at puberty, getting children encouraged to fast early remain of significant importance to most Muslim homes. Reporting for Joy News, Anas Sabit, Tichiman.
Now, still to come, Ghana expected to benefit from a $170 billion World Bank fund. Beverly Broom is next with business.